Hi, I'm Joe Welch, President and Chief Executive Officer of ITC Holdings. ITC is the first independent transmission company in the United States. I'm standing at the construction site where our new headquarters will be built and completed in the next 12 months. From this site, our hardworking and dedicated employees will be working to bring the nearly 10 million customers in Michigan higher degrees of reliability and better service. I'd like at this time to personally thank Tony Early, who had the courage and conviction to sell the transmission assets to ITC so that we could form that first independent transmission company. I'm proud of the accomplishments we've made since we started business in March of 2003. I brought along a friend of mine, Victor the High Power Tower, to take you on a tour and share some of those accomplishments with you. Hi, Victor.
Well, hello there, Joe. Hi, everyone. Are you ready to go? Then come with me. ITC has accomplished a lot in our first 4 years. Since we only have a few minutes, I'll just talk about some of the highlights. Our story begins in 2003 when FERC gave us the go-ahead to launch an independent transmission company, unlike any other in the U.S. And they gave us just 1 year to get it up and running. We had our work cut out for us. Not long after, the Midwest and Northeast were affected by the biggest blackout in our nation's history. Although our company was still new, ITC was the first to release a report on the cause of the blackout, which is still supported today. After just 1 year of being in business, a 345 kV tower collapsed in a windstorm, and in less than a week, our contracted field crews had repaired the line. Shortly after our 1 year anniversary and becoming fully independent, ITC began implementing our aggressive capital and maintenance program dedicated to improving reliability and reducing congestion. Our first major effort was the Jewel Spokane project, which involved replacing the existing 120 kV line with a 230 kV line and increasing the transmission capacity across 3 townships. That same year, ITC broke ground on its first new transmission station. Located in Milan, Michigan, this new station improves transmission service to our industrial customers in the area. We also completed the first 2 phases of our Thumb Loop project, rebuilding and upgrading the transmission line to improve reliability in Michigan's Thumb region. We replaced the wooden H-frames originally built in the 40s with steel poles. By the end of our second year, we had replaced 42 breakers, replaced aging conductor material, completed a major reliability project, and were well on our way to building a robust transmission system. Whew! Looking back, we achieved a lot in our first 2 years of business. But before we move on, let's hear from some of our employees about why they're proud to work for ITC.
I'm proud that ITC was named one of Metropolitan Detroit's 101 best and brightest companies to work for in 2006.
I'm proud that ITC Transmission has invested over $500 million in maintenance and upgrades, significantly reducing system outages and maintenance backlog.
I'm proud that as an ITC shareholder and employee, I know firsthand that ITC is 100% customer focused.
Without a doubt, one of our proudest moments happened on July 26, 2005, when ITC went public and became the nation's first and only publicly traded electric transmission company. We also completed a number of important capital projects in 2005, including the Kniff-Stevens Underground Cable Project, which improved reliability in the city of Detroit just in time for the 2006 Super Bowl. And the Lennox Station, which improved reliability in Michigan's Macomb County, an area that had historically suffered overloads and voltage problems due to lack of investment. Each year, ITC continues to get bigger and better, and 2006 was no exception. With all the improvements we made to the system since 2004, we had no trouble handling an all-time record peak load during near-record temperatures in August. We also successfully completed a project with Hydro One, a neighboring energy utility in Canada. After gale force winds brought down a tower in Ontario in 2003, the circuit between Ontario and Michigan needed repair. After years of planning and collaboration, the line crossing the St. Clair River was restored in October of 2006, increasing the import capacity by 100 megawatts. In the same month, we completed the acquisition of the Michigan Electric Transmission Company, or METC, which expanded our footprint to include most of Michigan's Lower Peninsula. The combination of ITC Transmission and METC makes ITC the 8th largest transmission company in the U.S. based on load serve. And our growth hasn't stopped there. In 2006, we began looking at opportunities to expand outside of Michigan and formed 2 subsidiaries, ITC Grid Development and ITC Great Plains. Our first area of focus at ITC Great Plains is Kansas, where there's great wind potential and a recognized need for transmission investment. And finally, that brings us to 2007. In January, we formed ITC Midwest as we took the first steps towards acquiring Interstate Power and Light's transmission assets in Iowa, Minnesota, Illinois, and Missouri.
I'm proud that ITC has high safety standards. We recently celebrated 1 million man-hours without a lost time safety incident.
I'm proud that ITC has a great relationship with the local unions, and we haven't had one union grievance since we've started.
And I'm proud that ITC is redefining the industry. As an independent transmission company, we're committed to improving reliability and fostering a competitive and robust energy market. This is the foundation on which our companies are built and will continue to be our driving force into the future.
Everywhere you go, ITC is all around you. Morning, noon, and night, our power will astound you. Let it shine, yeah. Let it shine. That's what I'm talking about. We are ITC, transmitting energy. Yeah.